till now we have seen 2 degrees of freedom system and multi degrees of freedom system. But over there, the nodes which were there were a finite amount or finite number of nodes were there, and they were discrete in location. So we were able to point at all the nodes which we had. But right now we'll see a continuous system. So a continuous system is uh, having infinite number of nodes or infinite degrees of freedom, and hence it will also have infinite numbers of natural frequencies also. So you know the continuous system would be something like a string, a bar, a column. So I'll explain about this all terminologies in some time. So a continuous system is represented instead of a instead we were using some finite size matrices for multi degrees of freedom system. For continuous system we cannot have finite size matrices, and infinite size matrices are no real things. So we will use functions to define the positions of nodes. We will use functions to define the shapes of nodes. So everything which we had using the equations, and we were using the nodes and matrices, all that will be converted to functions now. So even the system or the matrices, the elements of the matrices will be functions instead of the element values directly. So from 1D to 2D also, the analytical treatment becomes very complex. So we'll generally restrain ourselves to 1D treatments or 1D modeling of the continuous system to check the vibrational response. And in 3D also, it will become even more tough. So we will restrict ourselves to one-dimensional systems, one-dimensional continuous systems. And let's look at this terminology. So this is, I mean, this is very important. So what does a bar mean? A bar means it is going to face a longitudinal load, that is a load along its length. A beam means it is going to face a load which is bending load. So whatever it is going to bend like this or bend like this, it is a beam. A shaft means it is going to have a torsional load on it. A chain means it is going to carry a tension inside. So the chain inside of motorcycles, which you have generally seen. A membrane is going to experience a pressure. So it's going to take a pressure load. A column is going to take a axial type of compressive load. So and a column will get buckled it. So what if we have seen a high compression members such as in the breech columns, they'll get buckling problems with them. So these are different kinds of things, and we can have springs also where we can have a tension applied on one side, and then we can pull the string and it will undergo vibrations. So there are many different terminologies. These are some of them which I have explained. So you must remember these are the same thing. A shaft can also be a circular shaft, beam can be a circular, a bar can be a circular, and a column is also a circular member. They are all possible in different cross section. Even if they are of same cross section, when we are going to change the nature of load applied on it, we are going to use different kind of terminologies to mention them. And these are very specific terminologies which are used in industry. So you must remember this. We'll end over here. In the next video, we'll start with lateral vibrations on string. Okay, thank you.